So recently I've been needing to have a microphone to use whenever I can't get to this one here. So I thought the best thing to probably do is to find a lavalier mic. So I managed to find one on Amazon. It's called the Boya BY-M1. And it seems like a very good option for what I need. It is an omnidirectional condenser microphone, which means it works all around. You just clip it onto your t-shirt or your shirt. You can also clip it underneath, depending on whether you want it to be visible or not. So what we'll do, we'll just open it up and see what's in there. And what we have is a pouch with all the contents in there. So we have the instruction manual, all very self-explanatory here. In the case, we've got the wind foam screen, we've got the lavalier mic itself, and it comes with a long cable, 6 meters. Now I think that's overkill because I've got to wrap it around to keep it nice and secure, but I do think that's pretty much overkill. You've got this little battery container here. 2 options, two toggles, 2 switch toggles. One for smartphone and one for camera. Now the reason why you have the 2 options there is because the smartphone doesn't need the mic to have extra power. So the smartphone itself would power the mic, whereas there are some cameras that need that extra power. The camera itself won't power the mic. So in here, you do have a holder where you place the battery, which gives it that power when you flick it onto camera. Now I've tested it with an iPhone and it works well. In fact, it makes no difference whether it's set to smartphone or camera, it still works the same way. But me personally, I like to use it with this thing here. This is the Olympus DM770 voice recorder. It's as simple as attaching it like so into the 3.5mm audio jack and just record. Now, when I read some of the reviews, they did say it felt a bit cheap and plasticky. Well, it is made of plastic, so that's understandable. However, to me, it doesn't feel cheap. It feels sturdy. It is plastic, but it feels like it's gonna last a while. I guess it's all dependent on how you treat it, but for me, it seems like it'll do the job. In order to use the lavalier microphone, all you really got to do is attach it like so. That's it. Or if you've got a shirt with a collar and you want to hide it, you can actually hide it in your shirt collar, or you can put it underneath your top. Either way, the sound is still pretty clear. What I'm going to do is I'm going to test on this, and I'm going to set it against the Pro Sound podcast mic that I'm using at the moment. It's probably not the best mic in the business, but as I'm already talking on it, you can kind of get an idea as to what it sounds like. So I'll put these two side by side so you can at least get an idea of how well this one works. So we are running the test on the Pro Sound podcast microphone, the one I've been using. I don't plan on getting a new mic anytime soon, though at some point I will, but this one seems to do the job for the time being, and I'm okay with it. So next we will try the Boya BY-M1. Okay, and now we're talking on the Boya lavalier microphone. This microphone is, I would say, about 200 maybe 300 millimeters away from my mouth, directly under my chin. It should be picking this up nice and clear. However, I won't know until I upload the audio onto the computer and we can compare side by side with the other microphone I use. So I've run the audio comparison tests and the verdict is in. It's a great mic, it has great sound, though it isn't as clear and crisp of a sound as you would have with your regular studio or podcast mic. But as far as vlogging and as far as convenience and being able to move around with it, it's a great mic to go for. I would recommend it. I got this microphone for $16.99 on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description for you. So there you have it, guys. That's the review of the Boya BY-M1 lavalier microphone. I hope this has helped anyone who's interested in buying one. If you could, smash that subscribe button so you can get regular content and reviews from me, and hit that like button as it helps to reach a wider audience. Thank you very much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.